recently I got the thrills for the pills, as Teddy would say. And I've been I wanted to brew a bunch of Czech Pilsners. And of course, I'm chasing that target of Pilsner Urquell.
Yeah, that's you and many others.
Man, yeah.
That's the brass ring,
it's
isn't it?
Yeah, like the 300 game in bowling. The whatever, all those. So I'm going to warn you up front, this ain't it. So this was a pretty straightforward recipe. You're welcome to taste and give your impressions or get loaded up for impressions. The original gravity on this, the recipe is real simple. It's 8 pounds of Pilsner, 4.3 ounces of acid malt, and I'll have the recipe down below in the show notes. And that's it for grain, right? And then it has 1.6 ounces of Saaz at 60 minutes, 0.57 ounces of Hallertauer Mittelfrüh at 60, 1.6 of Saaz at 30, 1.6 of Saaz at 5 minutes, and Pilsner lager yeast. So,
okay.
Yeah, original gravity on this one was 1.040, and it fermented out to 1.003
Ooh.
for a 5.3% ABV.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
I think maybe that's what I'm picking up. I'm getting something. I didn't know if it was, but it might be fusel maybe. Maybe it dried out a little too much as far as I'm concerned, because I was really expecting more kind of the malty, not sweet, but a little bit more malt to this.
Yeah, I don't get really much malt at all. I mean, to be honest with you, it tastes to me like an American lager, a lot like an American lager.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, let me see what I mashed it at 144 for 90 minutes. Yeah, and that was only mashed up.
Yeah, that's low.
Yeah, so it was really low, and I have a link for the recipe I based it off of, and I'll include that in the notes, but I'm going to have to take another look at it and come up with a different iteration. So.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry, you said it was Pilsner and what else? What's the other malt?
Acid malt. Just a little acid malt, yeah. 100% Pils. Now, what I should have done is done a decoction. If I'd done a decoction, it'd have a lot more body.
Yeah.
And color. Because I don't like the color on it either.
Yeah. I mean, the color's fine for another beer, but I could see where I would be saying the same thing if I was doing a Czech Pils. I'd want it brilliant and nice and light yellow. Or,
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you haven't had a Pilsner Urquell, pause the video, go out and get some. Unless you've been drinking, in which case wait till you're sobered up. Then go drive and get some. Yeah. And tomorrow night have it. And that beer is malt. It is delicious. Yeah. Pilsen malt flavor. Just bitter enough to keep it going. Balance it out. Nice hop. Oh, that's a terrific beer.
It is.
Yeah. I mean, it's, I think, the original Pilsner.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. That's my only feedback for you is I'm getting some sort of, not astringency, something on the back end that I can't identify.
Yeah, to me, I don't think there's anything to really tone the hops down. So the bitterness just kind of stays there, along the entire tasting of it.
Yeah, that might be what I'm getting. But, yeah, it's really, dry, I guess is the only word. So, but,
yeah.
I mean,
Rev 1, we'll do Rev 2.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Yep. I think the decoction would have given it some more sugars that went ferment out. That nice caramel note.
Yep. Yeah.
Slight caramel though, not like an Irish red.
You don't want to put crystal malt or anything in there. Interesting.
Yeah. And then to add insult to injury, I've had nothing but headaches with my CO2 system. I blew through a 20-pound tank after I hooked up some new regulators. So I unplugged them and, disconnected them, turned that line off, and I plugged in my 5-pound bottle just to get me through until, I could refill that tank, and blew through it on the other ones. I still don't know where the leak is.
Oh, really? I thought you had it fixed.
Well, it's not leaking anymore.
Oh.
But I got no idea. My only thought is it's leaking around a keg post.
Yeah.
But it's all the same kegs, and they're all fine, so it's super weird.
Man, frustrating. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Well, man. I don't know which I'd rather have, because I've been having issues with blowing out my kegs, like coming out and having beer in the bottom of my kegerator.
I'd rather lose the gas.
Yeah. So.
Because after all those trials and tribulations, I still have beer.
Yep. Yeah.
So, but now that I got carbonated, it's mostly carbonated. Okay, I'm gonna give it a couple more days, and then bring it over to our friend Scott. I think he'll like this beer.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That seems
I mean,
like
it's drinkable.
So. Yeah,
it's drinkable.
No, for
it's
sure.
not a bad
Absolutely.
beer. It's just not Czech Pils.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, hey, you got beer. How bad can it be?
Exactly.
Not bad. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe even mashing a little bit higher would probably do it for you. Mm-hmm. That's my guess. 144 just seems like that's.
What's the style guideline say for Final Gravity?
I just happen to have them here. Between 1013 and 1017.
Oh,
so
yes.
like
I'm way
10
off.
points low, yeah.
I'm way out there.
So, yeah, it needs to be a little bit maltier. So, yeah, wow, 10 or 144. That just seems crazy to me. I don't know.
I know one thing I do a lot is I jump around between different systems and brewing setups. And I think I'm going to just, last couple brews, I've been doing them all the same. And I think I'm just going to stick to that.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of get some consistency. Well, it's the big thing. That's what people always say, right? Is just got to find it and be consistent.
Well, I had been using the mash and boil because I like that I can, plug in a temp and then walk away from it and, go do something for an hour and come back. I don't have to watch it. Same with the boil. You start the boil, you can walk away, at least for me, because it doesn't boil vigorously. And, but if you don't pump the water through, because mine doesn't have a pump, so if you don't keep that water circulating, I don't think the mash temps are consistent. Because I'll take a temp at the top and it'll be like 20 degrees off.
Sure.
And I just finally settled on the mash tun. It's easier for me to heat the water up in the mash and boil, move it over to a mash tun, close the lid, then I can walk away.
Yeah, then if that fits your style,
and it's consistent. So
so brewing a bag, he and I do have different styles of brewing. He gets it set up and then he putters around and does things, and I get my brewing bag thing, put it in there, and I sit, and then I'll go stir it, and I'll go sit. Yeah. So, because that's how I like to brew. That's my relaxing day.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I like doing that too, and I just have trouble carving out time.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I have a. I shouldn't say that. I was going to make your wife sound bad. I was like, oh, it's nice enough to let me in the garage, but yours is too.
Yeah, she lets me in the garage. I just have too many other things I want to get done.
I got nothing rattling around up here. There's just like a monkey with the tape, symbols, jing, jing, sitting there watching the beer brew. So
yeah,
but yeah, I think that'd be one recommendation for you. But other than that, I think the hops are probably about right. Yeah. I'm a big fan of Sots, period, in Czech Pilsners, but that's just because I'm weird. But I like Hallertauer too.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I always think that's German beers because I'm weird because German hops.
Well, German beers use Sots, I think.
Yeah,
too,
they do.
Right? Yeah,
they do.
Yeah. So, and I'd kicked around the idea of trying to get some floor. Oh, we already talked about that, but some floor malted Pilsner from. Yeah. There's a Czech malter that our homebrew store can actually get some of their malt. I thought about grabbing a sack of that, but haven't done it quite yet.
Yeah, I'd be very interested in going in on that buy because I've been wanting to do that too.
Yeah, I've got another Pilsner from our big brew sitting in my lager chamber, so I gotta make some room and get that over in the kegerator.
Yeah. Well, see, yeah.
So, you got a favorite Czech Pils recipe? Let us know. If you made it this far, you might as well subscribe. I think that's it.
Yep. Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, cheers.
Yep. Thanks for watching our video. Check out our website at coloradobrewtalk.com for more great content.
While you're there, be sure to leave us a comment or drop us a line with your thoughts.
You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter at CO Brew Talk, or follow the links below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future content.
Or episodes. As the case may be.